Out to their 10. Fast line speed. Oh, nice. Stripped away. That's where you got to wrap there. Making forward progress a little bit here. Fast line speed again and a pretty up to high tackle, but he slipped low, so they didn't really call that one. Oh, nice
Good
stop
line
at the
speed
hip.
from UCF.
Oh, a little loose ball here. Oh, a little 3-on-3. Good line speed. Oh, looks like there's a penalty on UCF. Scrum.
Scrum down on the 25.
How do you think this UCF is going to hold this trucking Orlando men's team?
I think, even though it just started, I could be wrong, but they're bringing some good intensity. They look like if they can keep their pace going at this rate, they can tire the men out. They can tire Orlando Griffins out.
Definitely a big size difference here on both sides. You guess. Oh, Ickman pick. Oh, nice little. Okay.
Nice pops coming from UCF.
Loose.
Ball's out.
Oh, and they're fast to go. That's a nice little
UCF
drive.
recovery.
Penalty to UCF. That was from their. Was that their hooker? That hooker brought that ball up. I think Spencer.
What a beautiful day it is in Orlando.
Sunny Orlando. It's been a little rainy here, so it's nice to see the sun out there. A little blue in the sky.
Yeah, blue with some nice white clouds.
All right, scrum. Scrum to
Perfect day
UCF.
for a rugby day.
Oh, ball's out.
Ball's out for UCF.
Oh, and they exit.
Balls got kicked by UCF.
That was a nice far kick. Oh, and it bounces back. Down to, wow, what a kick. And no chase. And a break of the tackle. Took a good amount of UCF men to bring him down. Calling for men. Another penalty to UCF. What was that penalty there, KJ?
I think it was a good call. A good kick.
Are they going to take the points here, or are they going to try to score?
You know, smart is to kick for points. But depending on how the game and the pace they're going, they could go for it.
It looks like they're going to get some yards on there, actually.
Wonderful display of gameplay.
That was a surprise to me. I honestly thought they were going to go for points or try to send a big man right up the middle.
But no, they're looking to gain yards.
I wonder if they have something planned up their sleeve. Let's see how this Orlando men's team handles their goal line defense.
Let's see if the UCF men can push their way in to be the first ones on the board.
Looks like they got some loose forwards out. Oh, and it's overthrown.
It's overthrown, recovered by...
That's loose ball, advantage to Orlando men's.
Recovered
and they
by
recover.
Orlando men's.
Looks like there's some mismatch out into the right side, and they are going to
Orlando
exit.
men's kick it, and the ball stays and goes out of bounds.
Line out going to UCF.
Starting at what looks like the 30-meter line.
Oh. Looks like we got some spectators out here today.
A nice little group for the home team.
And hello to everyone at home as well. Oh, and it's a
Orlando overthrew the ball.
Oh, and he juked him out, and he kicked it out, man. That was a real good exit. That was
A very
last second.
shallow kick
That's
by
just
Orlando.
some solid skill work.
Balls kicked and fumbled around by UCF.
That's too bad. Unfortunate chain of events. Looking a little sporadic out there.
It looks like UCF men might have a case of the slipperies.
It is a first game for a few of these guys out here today of the season. So there's always those first game jitters.
Of course, of course. Playing a new sport like rugby and then playing against some experienced guys would give any newcomer the chills.
Oh, that's a great tackle.
By 22 on UCF with help from number 7. Ball's out.
Oh, and their big winger gets taken down on the side.
By number 14.
By number 14, their winger. Oh, and it's quick ball. They're going to give it to their 8-man. And he's popping up. A lot of men in that scrum, in that rock right there. Let's see how they're going to rebound. Their big number 17. Get the ball out to the backs. And it is some ground and pound rugby here. Oh, little juke. Little dancing juke, but man, he got dumped. And a penalty to Orlando men's. They really recovered on that defense, didn't they? There was Orlando men's. They really took care of that defense out there, didn't they?
They definitely did. Good kick for a line out at around the 50. As we get ready for this line out, it seems like some more and more spectators are coming to watch a good old-fashioned UCF rugby game. Come show your support to us.
And it's out to their 10, a little bobbled up. Man, their 8 came in flying for that 10. Knocked on, scrum to UCF. A little slow to the scrums today. You know, what is it going to be? Florida Rugby. Looking like there's some communication between both backsides out here in this run. UCF lining up a little bunched, a little irregular. Uh-oh, UCF, Orlando men's totally destroyed that scrum. What are you going to do when you got some big old dudes in there?
And what would you do, my friend, for a Klondike bar?
Oh, man. Not a word from our sponsors, but what would you do?
Right, we're not sponsored, but what would you do? Klondike bars are pretty good. And the kick is out of bounds at around?
Looking to be around the 10. A little past the 10.
It's still 0-0. It's still 0-0 on the scoreboard. It could be anyone's game. It looks like it's about to be a nice, good game of rugby today.
Oh, line out. Man, almost got pulled down from the back.
Out to
their 10.
By Orlando.
Out to their one of their centers. Oh, to their big winger. Oh, no one's gonna want to bring him down.
The big winger is making his way to the try
and he scores and does a little somersault right on the left side of the field. That's gonna be a tough kick, but
a tough kick coming from about 5 to 7 meters inside the out of bounds line. In number 17, who's kicking? In number 10?
I'm not sure if that's their wing or their center, but that's a pretty big number 19.
He's a pretty big back.
Yeah, pretty big boy out there.
If I do say so myself, he got a pretty good amount of speed for being that big. And it looks like number 10 for Orlando's kicking the extra point.
And it is good. 7-0 out here today in the first half of this rugby game between Orlando men's and UCF. The Knights
set up for kickoff. Let's see if this.
There's a lot of walking around out here going on.
And not enough voices and communication. Let's see what they have in store.
A little slow to get back on both sides, defense and offense.
And as UCF gets ready to kick, the ball is kicked off by the number 10.
Oh, and he drops
it. Doesn't knock it.
Number 4 takes. Getting set up.
UCF men's are looking good on defense. Their lines are staying flat.
Coming up line speed, and it's an exit.
The ball bounces out of bounds at around the 40-meter line.
Are they going to set up for a quick line? No, they're not. All right. Looks like there's a little gassage out there from couple sides. UCF's looking a little slower than they were, and I got some guys bending over on the men's side. So it is a little sunny out here, but it sure is tiring.
Overall, it's a nice day, about 81 degrees outside.
Oh, batted
and
down.
the line out is won by Orlando.
5. And that was a little high, but a way to stop them.
Good tackles and good
out
hits
to
by the
their
UCF
15,
man.
back out to their 19 that scored before, and he gets a little goes out, and their number 12 recovers out to their 9, brought down. Scrummy in. Their 15 is going to replace him. Out to their flanker, and he runs, he starts going, he gets a little line breakage. He doesn't have much size on him, but somehow he finds a way to get past that line of scrimmage. And there's a drop.
Ball's
and it's picked up by their prop, and he scrooched and he goes. Sorry, that was their lock there, not their prop. Out to their 10, a little jukety juke. Gets brought down by 2 Orlando men's teams. Orlando men's set up. Oh, a little discombobulated Orlando men's slowly comes up, and he drops the ball on for a knock-on. That is unfortunate. They really put that pressure in their face, didn't they?
It looked like some good rugby was being played out there by both teams.
Orlando men's and the UCF are giving good pressure on both sides.
They really are.
I'll tell you right now, no one wants to see a guy coming at you with it's got 200 pounds on you, and you're trying to pass that ball, you know?
Yeah. No one wants to see the smaller guy get the yards, but then they do. And then they see the bigger guy get the most yards, and then they do.
Set up for an Orlando men's scrum. Getting a little sideways. Oh,
the ball
and they
is
go
out
weak
for
side.
Orlando to the right side of the field.
And he makes a break, their 10.
Gets
saving tackle made by their number 8. Out to their winger, and it is passed out of bounds. Oh, that's unfortunate.
It'll be UCF's ball on just about the 50.
And set out for a line out here. There has been too much back play from
line out won by UCF.
Here. Oh, and it was not straight, penalty to Orlando. It is a little windy out here. You have to be really tight on those throws.
Yeah, making sure you're throwing against the wind, but not too much to where you're throwing to your side. And as we start with a scrum down in this middle, it's 7-0, UCF men 0, Orlando men 7.
Oh, and it's a fast pressure from their 9. Coming up,
UCF
hard pressure.
man is
2
bringing
breaks.
some good pressure.
3
some
people
good
to take that
hits.
man down. Oh, and he gets back up.
He gets back up.
And now the ruck is formed. Fast line speed again from their 10,
Orlando
and he's
gets the
broken
ball
up.
out.
Breaks a tackle, and he's brought down again.
Tackle for a loss. The ball is out. There's a scrum. There's something. Ball.
That
Penalty.
is for diving in the ruck. Penalty to Orlando men's. You need to support your own weight out there when you're going into those rucks. That is going to be a tackle near their 22 on UCF's home on their side turf. Orlando men's looking to score again here. Let's see if UCF can hold them one more time. Setting up here, getting a little slow to set up. These guys look gassed again, like I said. Oh, and it goes out to the men's. Orlando men's out back. Quick to their
back
wing.
line.
The number 15 brought down. They've been really trying to push that outside, but UCF has been able to get there mostly every time. Uh-oh, to the line, number 5 gets brought down by 2 UCF members. Chris looks a little offside from the
over the
Orlando
back
men's.
of the 10 for Orlando men's.
And he puts it down, touches down for a dropout. Goal line drop kick. He must bounce the ball.
Good play by UCF men.
Must bounce the ball on the kick and kick it into the air, since he touched it down in his own end zone. And that is a kick out to the right side of the field to their 9. Puts it in the hands of their number 15 again, trying to work it out to the wing, and he gets brought up again back to the 15, man. They really use him. A little cover from the 15, recovered by UCF, number 8.
UCF in the scrum. Ball's out for UCF.
And they exit from their 15.
Exit with a nice high kick.
Again, a high kick, far and deep.
And it bounces.
Oh, and he tries to chase,
Recovered by Orlando.
and he gets brought. He stays in bounds.
And gets brought down.
And he gets brought down and picks up again.
And he's still moving forward. He's finally taken down around 40-meter line.
Out to their 5 again, a little high.
Orlando's doing some good balls, but they are shooting
Out
high.
to their 10, looks out, they're gonna go to their left center, out back to that number 19. Let's see who's gonna get him down.
And the ball is...
Penalty to Orlando again, man. They are really racking up those penalties.
Reach for the ball while you're in the ruck. You gotta remember, you cannot do that. You have to get out and roll away first.
That's right, how frustrating is that?
It's very frustrating. We all understand that in the heat of the moment, you could get a little handsy, but you know, to keep the game moving and functioning properly to where you don't end up with 6 or 7 penalties, keep your hands out of the ruck if you're in the ruck.
Tell me about it. Due to this being a friendly game, looks like the men are gonna go take a quick 3-minute water break. Let's break down a little bit of their strengths and weaknesses from both sides.
Well, for Orlando men's, I would say, as we could all see, is more so age and dexterity and longevity of ability to play. There's more than not on the men's team who look a little gassed, but they do have the heart to keep it pushing, and I think that's a really big aspect in playing a sport like rugby. What you think?
Well, you know what I am seeing? I am seeing a lot of physicality from both teams out here. Quick line speed. It looks like they both are running a pretty general offense, sending basically a dummy, a pod, and trying to work it out to the backs, but it just seems...
Very good series of trucks and trailers to the back lines.
It just seems like they cannot be successful in the execution when they do get it out to the back line, on both sides.
I agree. You know, on UCF, it looks like the passes are more forced and more pressured, whereas when they're pressuring Orlando, Orlando's passes aren't accurate.
they're both a little skittish out there. You can tell the pressure in the face is not helping make a pretty accurate pass.
Of course, I'm pretty sure all those first-time jitters for all our new guys on UCF men's are finally out the system, and now we're probably going to get into a little bit more physical rugby game.
Yeah, definitely need to clean that ball up to make that one-dimensional game to get into that full world of opportunities you can use.
Of course.
It looks like the Orlando men's team out here is really putting the needle onto these UCF guys out here, but let's see how long they can keep putting that needle on them with the size difference and definitely the age of being in with stamina boost and everything, and you get to, yeah.
1 minute till our game resumes. Coming straight from the ref.
Orlando.
And the ball is going in with Orlando's ball? Yep, I think it's Orlando's ball.
Let's see if there's gonna be any subs coming in and out of here this second period.
UCF.
I'm getting a little of the sideline
come out to some CR
hearing
Knights
from the Orlando men's coach, and all they are really focusing on is clean ball for this game. Like I said earlier, it is a disadvantage on both sides right now. It's a weakness that can be cleaned up and make this game go either way still. It is 7-0 going into the second period. Orlando men's has the lead. With
it's
UCF
still anyone's
trailing.
game. It's only one try.
Of course, yes.
And one kick. Penalty on Orlando men's.
All right, they're picking up from that water break there. Still in the first period, my apologies. 7-0 in the first.
Ball is kicked out for yards, and it looks like
it is caught and brought out to their 10, and he exits
by UCF. Kicks it over the back of their back lines. And they are chasing for
their number 5, chasing that kick.
Kicked right back to Orlando's. How do they respond?
It looks like a few of those guys, that man put him onside.
To the outside center. He takes a good run and then takes a good hit around the 40.
I'm not sure what that penalty was on.
Penalty on Orlando.
For Orlando. Oh, slow to get up there.
Mm-hmm.
Look, we got aerial. I'm not sure what that penalty was.
I think it was on the dimension of the tackle because they both did flip. UCF's fullback looks like he took a good shot, but he looks to be doing all right.
And their number 10 kicks it out again, looking near the 10 on the UCF side. If you are hungry after you watching this game, why don't you head yourself over to Lazy Moon's Pizza for a big old slice.
It's 80 degrees on this nice sunny day out in Orlando at UCF. And good tackling coming from UCF. Ball's out for Orlando. Good tackle on the 7. On number 7 by UCF. Ball's out.
Out to their center, just hands down to that number 19 again. Oh, again, and he runs, and that number 22 brings him down. One-on-one, chased him down. UCF needs to recover here on their defense, and then it goes to their center again. Missed tackle. Brought down by their number 1 or 3, and it looks like a little drop pitch there. Out to their 8. And they're stopped up. Advantage to UCF. UCF has the ball. Looks like they are going to exit here.
And the ball is kicked, and a beautiful high kick by UCF.
And they got
Lands
some
at about center
chasers.
field, bounces and continues to bounce.
UCF, it seems like they do not want to play rugby in their own half, and I don't blame them. They are getting pressured pretty nicely, and that kick is what's saving them at the end of the day.
Yes, it is.
And it's going to make up some opportunities opening. It's just how long is that Orlando men's team going to keep pushing it on them?
The ball is
and
taken
they've
for a quick
quickly
pitch
tapped
by
out.
the scrum half for Orlando. And he does a few good steps and a few good dummies. And he's taking it,
And he dummies all the way for the try.
For a try. Orlando, number 7, for the try.
It's currently 12-0, and they're going to kick for the extra 2.
And that's some good running by Orlando.
Looks like they subbed that number 19 out. He must be, I'm pretty sure we're rolling in subs, so he's not out for long, most likely. Looks like a sub at number 23 for Orlando men's. Looks like there is a sub for their prop position for UCF. Or I must be mistaken. Oh no, I'm sorry, there was a sub. They subbed out their number 5, their lock.
As Orlando gets or UCF gets ready to kick, the
Deep
ball is kicked to back right corner. Connor retrieves.
Oh, and he's got some wheels on him. Try to catch him. And he's tearing up
He is
everybody.
slippery.
Brought down by their number 9. Looks like they got a weak side on their defense, right side, and oh, around the neck. That could have been a high tackle, but fortunately he was led away. Ball's out. No one's hitting him. That was a big hit from their 5.
Big
That is
hits
a big
all
man
around.
on a little guy right there. Another 10 out. Oh, a dummy, and he is brought up, and he spin moves, and he breaks that line. UCF getting a little soft on defense here. Needs to.
It looks like UCF is getting a little cheeky when it comes to taking shots and going in for the ball.
Out to their 3 and it bobbled up, and he is being driven back. 2 men by UCF. Out to their wing, out to their back, to their wing again. They're number 15. They're going to try to open it up once more, and the ball is knocked on forward by Orlando. Scrum to UCF. Quite the pressure that these teams are putting on each other, not really giving much room for opportunity to open up.
Yeah, you can say that again. It looks like the only points scored are from there being everything perfect on a specific play rather than somebody giving a good ball toss or something.
It seems that Orlando men's is executing on these times that they need to. Let's see if UCF can open something up. Look, you can't eat without cooking.
You can't eat without cooking. You're right about that.
Let's see if they can turn this oven on. Oh, it looks like it was, oh, and the ball is
Gotta
being
see
tossed
how bad
around
they
in
want
the
it.
back of the scrum. Orlando men's
And it's recovered by UCF.
recovered by UCF. These
And they're starting to push. And
penalty to
on
Orlando. Who's not letting go of the ball. You cannot let go of you have to let go of the ball if you are in a scrum after getting tackled. And
You got to let go. Sponsored by
someone else is taking it. A penalty. And their 10 is going to kick it out again.
And the ball stays inside.
Stays in once more. Again to that winger out number 14, taken up by their 10. And he kicks it deep into the right corner. Do they have some chasers to get on there? It looks like they got their number 11 out to their 15 again. Let's see if he can get that ball out to their center, and it's once again kicked, blocked, and caught, by their
UCF.
winger, and he scores.
And he scores right
Their number
down the
14
middle.
scores. That number 14 out there is really making some big moves on offense, really getting that team cooked up.
He made a few big plays on defense too, doing a good few tackles on that number 19 on Orlando. Yeah, you want some water? Yeah, you want some water? Bet.
He's going back. Looking to make that conversion there to make this game 7-12. Orlando men's missed that last conversion, so this game is in anyone's hands still. And the conversion is made, making the game 7-12. Their number 10 is kicking off out to their flanker, and he drops it. Hey, folks, that sun was in his face, just to give him that credit. I will say that. It's going to be a scrum to Orlando men's here in the UCF's territory. Let's see if they can exit, or will that Orlando men's team drive down once again. Looks like a little mix-up in the scrum. Is there a man down? And he is getting up on his own. Maybe just a little lackadaisical out there. It is, the sun is coming down and they got those heavy jerseys on. It is not fun. And it is out to their 10, UCF out to the back, to their winger again, number 15. Let's see, he's gonna bring him down, and that number 14 dips and dives and turns and finally brings him down. Oh, and it is a pick and go from their center, the number 22, brought down by two UCF defenders. Setting up, trying to go out to the 8, out to their number 23, brought down by at the line of scrimmage by UCF. Looks like they're having trouble getting that ball out to their 10. Looks like they're gonna go to their 21. Well, fake kick, and they brought him down. Back to the ruck, out to their 10, to their number 4, and a nice stop, nice tackle behind that line of scrimmage. These guys are really gang tackling out here, really helping each other out and making sure they're fast to that line, making sure they don't get ran over by some of these bigger boys. And there's a drop there. Chase down, the Orlando men's recovers out to that 15, tries to make it to the 11, bounces, and he is almost brought out and is thrown back and is thrown out by UCF. There was a real mix of ball scramblage there. It looks like at one point there was a throw to their 11 on the wing, dropped that one, almost got taken out of bounds, then it was thrown to a guy in UCF, and then he was thrown out of bounds. So mix up a ball. That ball's going to be line out to Orlando men's. Up, and it is dropped. Knock on from blue, black scrum, UCF men's scrum. scrum to UCF. Looks like they're having some trouble with their binding. Not sure where it is coming from. Then again, it is the first game of the season for these UCF boys. It is going to be a little messy.
Bind now, long bind, keep your own weight. Set. Come on, Brandon,
And it is broken up. Their 9 goes out to their 10. Crash. Oh, Broad. Stopped at the line. He still keeps going forward. I heard that one from here. Out to their 10. Brought to their fullback as he moves. Pops it up to back to their 10 on the ground, and he still drives, making some forward progress here. Goes back out to their 15, and he kicks it. And he puts his guys on side and chases it down. And he brings them down. Does he get the, oh, and he doesn't, oh, he never put that ball down, and that's gonna be a penalty to UCF. What a play by their number 15. And their 9 brings it to their number 5, and he races for that try, and he gets it down. Another score from UCF here, making that score tied 12-12. Can UCF convert to take a lead here, 14-12? Setting up for the kick, Caleb Gertson. Leading the Florida Conference in percentage made last season. As he sets up, a little windy out here coming from the left corner, but I have seen him make this one before. The kick is up. And it is no good, a little to the left. Close though. And let's welcome back KJ to the broadcast.
Is this thing on in my arm? No?
Yes, yes.
Thank you for having me. I just had to go get some refreshing water. Remember this, water, drink it every day.
Stay hydrated out there.
You need to stay hydrated.
Ooh, water, water, water. That is a good, refreshing beverage.
Right, you can't do anything with that without it.
And their 7 puts it up. It's right on the 10. What a kick. And it is
Ball
dropped, but it goes
bobbled
backwards,
and
recovered
taken
by UCF.
It looks like UCF has been having some great momentum lately as we're nearing the end of this first half. The kick is really good, far and high.
That men's team was ready for that kick. They sent back 3 guys to go recover. They are getting used to it, but UCF is still putting them down that field this second part after the water break.
Yep, we're still in the first half. I just had a sideline check. Spirits are high. Momentum is there. Let's see how the turnout is for this game. It's 12-12 right now, tied up. It's still anyone's ball game.
Do you want some?
And that's water, folks.
H2O.
As we set up for the line out for UCF.
That number
on the 10-meter line going in. Let's see if they can make some.
Oh, and it is recovered by UCF after the drop. Orlando men's giving a real run for their money on these lineouts, not really allowing them to give it. And their big number 1 steps out of bounds. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate move, but it looked like it was good for UCF.
That Orlando men's did a good job there trying to stick that big man back into the sideline to recover that ball.
And the ball is kicked to UCF territory, and it bounces right outside.
Line out to Orlando men's here. And it is recovered by Orlando men's. Out to their number 10, a high pass to their center. Will they keep it out to
Wide
the 15
passing.
again? Skip
The
pass,
winger,
but a long
as he
pass.
has room.
And he is brought down. It looks like might have been a little head contact there. It is out to their 10. It is being chased out.
And it's getting a little handsy in the scrum. And that,
You up here down south?
Oh, we play FAU at home, I believe. Coming on. What is your name, sir?
Neil,
Neil, you're on the broadcast here for UCF.
how's your day going today?
it's going all right.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Did you just come upon this game in here and just start watching us, or?
Well, I was over at practice.
At baseball practice?
Yeah, just had stopped by a little bit. Played FAU rugby last year.
Oh, all right. Yeah, we played them here last year, so this is the first game for the season for these UCF boys for a friendly against the Orlando men's team out here. It's just a friendly between these guys, a lot of alumni out, and so it's a good start to get these guys moving for the start of the season in the spring.
Most definitely.
Yes.
Looking forward to it.
Play here for UCF or for baseball? Or?
Yeah.
All right. Go Knights.
Yes, sir. CKCO.
Hell yeah.
Wait, is this game over?
No, is it over?
Because I think I'm playing the second game. So I'm going to have to hop off the mic. Is that what it looks like? Or like what's happening? Well,
Yeah, it looks like they're.
brought to you in part by water.
Well,
UCF Knights in water.
it looks like we've come to a tie. If that is the end of the first match here. A lot of bright little sparks out here from both sides of today.
Indeed, some hard rugby from everybody.
Though it was not a full game out here, these guys did play hard and they really put some work in. And
Definitely
luckily,
did.
I didn't see any injuries out there. So at the end of the day, everybody's going home. Probably making nice, get some ice on their injuries and crack a cold one.
Crack a cold one. All brought to you in part by Burger U, UCF Rugby,
Lazy Moon, Mad Dog hot sauce.
and water. Go Knights. Oh shit. Well, been happy commentating with you, but I'm going to go see about some minutes on the rugby.
All right, KJ, we'll see you on the other side of the field.
You both have a great day up here in the booth. KJ out.
right, we're here back, folks, for the B-side game between Orlando men's and UCF men's rugby here. UCF here to kick. They're 9 taking the kick. A little bullet out to the 7, and oh, nice little hit on there too. It looks like that number 19 from that last game is playing a little 9 here. Oh, that is number 3, and he basically pummels over that number 19. And there's a number 10 brags it, bringing it out to the back, out to that number 15 spin move, juke, cooking, brought him down finally. Trying to get into that ruck, not really doing much there. Big number 23 breaks through. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys right there. That is a big man. Oh, and out to their number 13, and he is brought down at the line of scrimmage, and they try to keep breaking up that ruck, but that Orlando men's team is holding it strong. Oh, a dummy. That was a hit and a half right there. '23 drops it, and he picks it up some, and is knocked on. Scrum to UCF. Scrum to UCF here. It is broken up, and their 2 takes it for himself. He is running hard out to their 13. He is brought down. Their number 6 playing 9, but brings it out to their 10. Out to number 23, and he drops it once more. Another knock on, going to be to a scrum to UCF. And UCF scrum getting pushed back. They can't get that ball out. It is picked up by their 10, and he kicks it, and it is brought down by the number 12. Knock on to 12. And that whistle was blown, but he is still running. Their number 11 or 14, waving him down, telling him that that whistle was blown. Scrum against UCF. Let's see if UCF can get the ball out clean here. That Orlando men's team really driving him back. There is a huge size difference, and I don't blame them for getting a little pushback. But they're able to get the ball out pretty fast there. And again, he kicks out the back, getting a chaser. Their number, oh, and again it is broken up. And he's brought down. And they score, or not, they're saying calling it out. That was a big hit by that chaser down there while he was picking up that ball. And UCF does look like they score 5-0 here in this second game. Wow. Oh, it looks like they did not score there. It's going to be a 5-meter scrum. Sorry there. The game is still 0-0 in this second game here. It's going to be a scrum to UCF. Let's see if UCF can score here or if Orlando Men's is going to hold them. Their 9 brings it out, quick little pass, and he is picked up and driven back by that number 12. And the ball is lost in the hands of Orlando Men's. He is down after that one. He is really feeling that one. Man, it looks like he lost the win. But that number 7's taking it up, and he breaks one tackle, dumps it off. That's that number 12, dumps it off, and picked up. Doing some dancing around. Looks like there's a little obstruction, like, yep, right there, obstruction, penalty to UCF. It's going to be UCF's ball. You cannot stand in the way and obstruct someone from making a tackle. And that number 17 is still down. He is feeling it. Oh, he's fine. He's just walking himself off. He looks like he lost the wind knocked out of him. But it's good, and it looks like a number 19 is subbing in for him shortly. Mr. KJ. It is going to be penalty to Orlando Men's. And he barely caught that in the air. It looks like he's still being held in the air. That's somehow they get that ball knocked out. To their 10, looks like for an escape. That ball is high and wobbly. And is it going to bounce out of bounds? It will. It will be a line out to UCF. Looks like right at their 10-meter on the Orlando Men's side. Looking for a sub here. That ball is being bobbled around, recovered by UCF. What is that call going to be? Scrum to Orlando Men's as a knock on by UCF. Fucking back hurts. Looks like that 9 got that ball out, and he is brought down. Oh, and he breaks him, and he keeps going, and he is brought down. Man, that was a juke and a half. Looks like they're trying to push in that 9 there, and that number 6 breaks a couple tackles. Trying to get some clean ball, and he's clapping for it, but it doesn't look like he was ready for it. And Orlando Men's recovers on that. Brought down by UCF. Orlando Men's getting ready to get their offense together in their own backfield. Are they going to exit? Looks like they might take a crash ball to the number 4. He is brought down. Oh, and he's still being driven back. Looks like they have some mismatch on their left side. That is unfortunate. Knock on by Orlando Men's. Scrum to UCF here. Looks like that ball is out the side. Is it live? I am unsure. Oh, looks like the ball is recovered by UCF possibly. And it is given back to their number 6. He is brought down to the line of scrimmage, fast to ruck there. Penalty to Orlando men's for diving in the ruck. Gonna be a kick, a short kick by the number 10 to the sideline. It's going to be a line out to Orlando men's in Orlando men's territory near the 10-meter line. Looks like UCF here is setting up along with men's team for Orlando, setting up for this line out. Up and recovered by Orlando men's. He's still up in the air and he is chased down. The 10 brings it out and it is brought down. That ball is out and he is brought down again by that sub in Mr. KJ wearing number, I'm not sure. But again, is he gonna make another tackle? Number 19, he got some, and he slowed him down. He made some work. He is totally brought down. Trying to get it out wide. UCF trying to recover it, and it is a side kick. Is he gonna catch that ball? And he does not. Unfortunately, it goes out of backwards though, and is recovered by Orlando men's. It is brought up, and it is picked by Orlando men's, making some movement. UCF slow, looking slow to get ready on defense. Number big 23 makes a few tackles. How many takes does it take him down? Oh, he was brought down actually a little behind the line of scrimmage. To their big number 3, back to back they use those guys. It is unfair. Oh, looks like they're opening some space up on the left side, looking to get that ball out. Out to their 10, and it is overthrown, and it is dropped, and the number 50, oh, and it is falling out. Oh, he's still inbounds. He quickly recovered. How many does it take to bring him down? Dragging him. It is brought to the left. Their number 6 picks up and scores. I think this is making this game 5-0.
He's right there. Get my kicker's water.
Who is going to try to convert for this kick here? Their number 10, the scrum cap on. Good, sir.
Question for you. I'm visiting campus to watch my son do a water polo tournament. Where can I stash my car for a few hours? You think it'll be okay in this lot, or am I going to be in trouble?
You'll be here. It's straight here. Yeah.
All right, you're not going to
Sorry,
take my car apart?
I'm on a broadcast. No, you're good. You're good. But you should. Looks like UCF setting up here for the kick after the score from Orlando men's, making this game, not sure if he made a conversion there, sorry, we were shortly interrupted by a fellow bystander. Slow to get to the line, still some stragglers from UCF. Man, they need to get their tempo together. Ready to kick. UCF up, and it is another little line drive grubber, but it is giving time for UCF to push up. I don't really see why they don't take the opportunity to. 10 trying to dip and dash, but he gets brought down and makes a little forward progress there. UCF looking staggered in their defensive line, along with Orlando men's getting slow to set up, but they have all the time in the world when they got those big guys bringing up that ball. Number 10 out to that number 3 again. How many does it take to bring him down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys on that big dude. I can't imagine the weight. I feel like it was maybe matched. And he makes stiff arm, number 11, makes another tackle, breaks it up, breaks it down. You can do that in rugby. When you get tackled, you can put the ball down, let go of it, and pick it up again and keep going if the ruck is not established. Scrum or penalty to Orlando men's for being offsides. Slow to get on sides. UCF needs to get back 10 here. UCF here. Oh, it looks like a little injury for the Orlando men's side here. They're big number 23. Oh, breaks through the line. He is holding on. Oh, and he makes a dump. Oh, that was called a forward pass there. That is going to be a scrum to UCF. Man, they've got lucky there. That number 23 was dragging that prop on the other side. It's funny they're playing the same position. Scrum to UCF here. Let's see what they do with this. Ball is hard to get out, and they're turning that scrum. Oh, he is blown up. Number 22 recovers on UCF. Scrum half slow to get there after that big hit. 10 picks it up. Keeps going. Will he go down? And he's still moving. Man, someone needs to get on that ruck. What a take. Takes every man for himself. Oh, and it's picked up. And he is brought down by their number 24 playing 9 there. Number 24 really trying to hold this team together, really trying to talk out there. Oh, and the ball is bobbled in the backfield, and they're making progress, trying to get up. Oh, and he makes the tackle, allows for an offload. Does he get him? Does he get out? Brought down by UCF. Again, goes back up for the 3rd time he's done this today. You would think UCF would start to pick up on that a little bit. Goes out number 4, taking the ball. Number 8 making that tackle right there near the line of scrimmage, trying to roll out. Number 23 setting up for that ball again. Oh boy. And that is a big man, and that is a lot of kids trying to tackle him. Number 1 finally bringing him down. I think UCF could, oh, no, ball is out to Orlando men's again. They're trying to go wide, make something out of this. Oh, and they bonk it. Unfortunate. Penalty to Orlando men's though. Able to recover, not losing the ball there. Orlando men's looking to sub, but unfortunately they cannot sub on a penalty. So that big number 23, who is huffing and puffing, is having a hard time on that field. Brought down that number 3. Really close to score. Let's see if they can hold it up. And they score near the score there. Let's see how this UCF line holds them together. They go for a pick. Looks like a little scuffle. Looks like these. I'm not sure if the game is over here. Oh no, they're waiting for the kick. A little slow to get to the kick. Orlando's men's using their time effectively to get some stamina back. And he kicks and he misses. Making the game 10-0 for this second. Water break here for this second game here. UCF's B side taking on Orlando men's B side. Are we done? Are we done? Are we done? I'm commentating. Yeah. You'll hear me, bro. I'm a pro. Hello, welcome back to this second game of today between UCF men's and Orlando men's B sides. Looks like UCF is getting hyped to get back out here. This Orlando men's is already set up for their reception. UCF kicking here again, another little line drive, bringing up by their number 7. Their number 17 got the ball, brought him down near the halfway line here. Number 6 out to their number 10. Nice crash line, breaks one tackle, breaks another. Oh, tries to go back for that and ends up making that tackle after missing it. But number 7 on UCF ends up bringing him down out to their outside. That number 7 is chasing down that ball, coming in hot. Line out to not down the tunnel. It's going to be a scrum or line out to Orlando.
We haven't lost one, so let's get crazy. Let's get wild. Wild.
UCF scrum to UCF here. Let's see what they can do with this. Ball being bobbled out the back, ends up getting it out. Oh, another missed pass to their 15 who breaks some. Oh, broke another. And he runs and he gets brought down. The number 10 fast there to ruck, and you can't do that. Hands in the ruck there. Advantage to UCF. So number 15 okay? Yeah, he gets up. And he takes it up all by himself, no one with him. And they ruck. That ball is out. Penalty to UCF, trying to decide what they're doing here. Again, that 10 takes it up by himself. This time it looks like it is going to get counter-rucked. Penalty to Orlando men's.
The library guy would be interested at all for paying with jerseys without a logo. Just out of the goodness of his heart.
For what? We have to figure out something. Maybe we could like get something that's cheaper with his name on it, that's like an accessory, and then use that money to pay for some of the money. I'm on the.
Foul out to Orlando men's here. And he is being held up. That number 2 brings him down. Number 10 trying to get that ball out, clapping forward in that backfield. Number 9 comes up fast. He gets it out to the back again to that number 15. Again, they finish that, and he steps out of bounds. He's brought out of bounds by UCF. That is going to be a line out to UCF. Setting up a line out here to UCF. Ball up to UCF, and it is not straight. That wind probably did skew that ball a little over, but you got to take a mark of that if you're going to be throwing that ball as a hooker. It's going to be to Orlando. They're going to have a scrum in their end. From to Orlando, they're slowly getting that ball out. There we go. Dummy keeps it. Oh, and that was a switch and a half. Is he gonna chase him down? And he makes it all the way down for a try. Wow. That was a nice switch. I don't know if you could tell from there, but I don't know how he got that ball around his body. He must have did it behind the back or something, because that was dirty. Looking to convert here. We're going to do a drop kick, and he puts it up, and he is to the right. A little unusual strategic strategy right there to use the drop kick for that conversion instead of the tee, but everybody has their own preference. That time it didn't work for him, unfortunately. UCF slowly getting to the ball as Orlando waits for them in position. Maybe talking some game strategy over, getting some extra breaths. But they are down. They need to spend some time getting some points on the board. Strongly keeping up with this Orlando team, but that Orlando team just seems to spark at some unusual points that allowed them to get to score. And I believe that number 15 did score, or that number 6 scored a couple times. So it is these same players that is really picking this team apart. We got a kicker from a prop, another line drive into the hands of number 6. And he runs, and he runs, and he runs. Is he getting into chase down? Oh, and he breaks that tackle. Oh, and a score from number 6. Orlando men's making it, I believe, 20 on that board, 22-0. And he converts, and it is no good, making this game 20-0. Looks like the A side is warming up once again. Oh, and he whiffs. That is unfortunate. There we go. And he grubbers it down the field. And a missed tackle. And they bring him down. Setting up. They get that ball. out to their number 7. And he is still being held up, brought down. Oh boy, brought out to their number 11, back inside to their number 5. And he is brought down by 3 UCF players. Out to their number 7 again, and and it is a whip pass, but it bounces and he brings that up. Again, they bring that ball out, and their number 12 is able to get it out to their 15. And the 15 goes back to the 12, and they go back to the number 21. Man, they are really moving that ball around. Ooh, big hit there. Reportedly just getting that ball, and they score again. Wow, they are electric out there. UCF trying to make as much tackles as they possibly can. Looking to convert number 14 here with the drop kick once again. The kick is up, and it is no good. In this B-side game, we have the score 25-0. Orlando leading this game. Let's see if UCF can bounce back here and put some points on the board. And it goes 10 as they have a Chapel Chasers and they flub. Ball is knocked on, scrum to UCF. Let's see if they have some opportunity opening up to get that ball in. And there he is brought down, chased down. The ball is smacked out of his hand. Number 14 has the ball, is able to get it out to the 10, and he's being chased down once again. This UCF team needs to really structure up. They're playing a lot of chase. It's gonna really tucker them out. Out to the 11. Ball is going, oh, and he breaks a tackle there. Brought down. Number 7 looks like he's on his head on the Orlando men's side. Ball is picked up and oh, the ball is recovered by Orlando after that good run. He is brought down by number 14 and number 22. Oh, the ball is recovered and picked up by number 11, and he's going to bring that one in for another try. Number 14 again trying to convert. And this one goes up and it is no good once again. Tough day for that number 14 trying to kick that ball between those two posts. UCF's jogging back, trying to get that ball moving. Three minutes remaining here in this game. The kick is nice finally, up in the air. Oh, and he breaks it. Breaks another man. Breaks, doesn't break that one, gets brought down. Ball is out to the 12, to the 13, out to the 15, and unfortunately it was at his feet. The ball was kicked out of bounds, line out to UCF. Ball is up on the line out to recover to UCF again, back to the 10. Penalty to UCF for diving in the ruck. Are they looking to go quick here? They go for a tap and go. The 9 gets it out to number 21, and he is held up and moved back. Diving in the ruck, once again, penalty to UCF. All right, what are they going to do this time? I don't know what they're trying to do there. Looks like there's a little miscommunication on the field. Number 11 gets the ball there. He's brought down by Orlando. Number 22 once again gets the ball. He's brought down near the line of scrimmage. Number 13 gets the ball. He's brought down at the line of scrimmage. Number 6 lined up. Man, they're just being brought back into every single ruck here. Not getting too far, and that is finally a penalty to Orlando for holding on to the ball during the ruck. Ball is being kicked. And it is kicked out, and that is the game. Looks like they are going to do 20 more minutes on this side. I'm guessing this A team is going to get back out there. Some entertaining rugby out here today. A side out here kicking back up for UCF along with Orlando. These 20 minutes are going to get started up here. UCF getting ready to receive from Orlando men's rugby out here today. It is partly cloudy, pretty clear skies, 137 today in the afternoon on a nice October 14th Saturday. 82 degrees outside, nice day out. Great day for rugby. Since this is a friendly game, they're just going to throw in an extra 20 minutes on this. Number 7, not making the 10. It's going to have to be a scrum, most likely, or a re-kick, or a lineup as well. Looking to start on a scrum here on the 50 to Orlando, or to UCF, my apologies. Let's see, they get this scrum. The ball is out, and he is fastly read that he's going to take that ball on that number 7. And it looks like they're going to exit. Number 15 kicks it high, and their number 14 is chasing down on there. Will he get it? Oh, he got the man at least. Number 22 brought him down. Off his feet, number 12, diving in the ruck. It's going to be a penalty to Orlando. Orlando setting up here for a line out. Looks like there's a small mishap on the UCF side on the defense. Orlando able to get that ball out into their number 12, and he is slowed down. They're brought down. The 9 brings it out to their 10, out to their 23, guessing their center. Back out to that number 15, and he is brought down as well. Setting up in the backfield. Number 10 fakes it to their 8, and he is hit big time by their number 3, Number 3, big man. Oh, get off of me, he said. But he is brought down. He's got to get out of his knees, and he'll fall over. Oh, and that ball's bobbled, and that ball is out. Number 12 carrying number 23, taking that ball, or number 5, I'm sorry. And he looks for an offload, but cannot find anybody to give it to. He's brought down. Setting up for hands, it sounds like. Hits that number 12, brought down by number 5, I believe. And that dummy, and he can't find nobody, but he ends up taking it himself and gets some really nice yards. Working to get back on sides. Number 5 takes that ball there. Number 12 gets brought back. Number 22 out to their 8. Looks to get it out to that number 10 or 15, whatever he's playing, we're number 10. But that ball gets taken out of bounds and it's going to be UCF's line out. Looking for a line out here. Oh, and he is hit from the side. Number 5 takes off. Someone needs to come with him, but he's still going. They set up fast. Number 1, big man takes it up. And that ball is counter-rucked, and I think he came in. Ball's taken out. Number 5 to number 12. There's a drop. Could have been a knockdown. Could have not. Number 9 going to their box kick. Do they have anybody chasing? I don't think so. Going to be a scrum here to Orlando, being where they, oh no, sorry, to UCF, being that the ball was kicked and it went out the back after bouncing in. Their 9 gets it out to their number 12. Run out to the back to the number 15. To their 14. Does he take off? And he goes back to the 15. And they are close to a score. And their number 7, is he able to get it in? And he does. Being a score for UCF there. Beautiful back and forth play between the 14 and the 15 there on that play of Jackson Shaw and Lewis Preval. Or should I say, Edward. And it is converted by Caleb Gertson, number 10.
Yeah, dude. Get better, dude. Good luck.
Fast to kick off. Orlando men's trying to get some momentum together, and he was offsides. Or I'm sorry, what was that? Knock on. Oh, I didn't even see that. Knock on by UCF off that kickoff, having a scrum to Orlando near UCF's 22. Orlando men's here looking to scrum. Number 9 goes out to their 10, to their 19, to their 13, to their 15, to their 11, just ran hands down. Able to bring him down. Number 10. Oh, drop. That's going to be a knock forward advantage to UCF, but they're able to recover, so they're going to let him play on. Caleb. They're number 10 with the kick down the field, and that is kicked out. We have a man down on the field. It is going to be line out to Orlando men's, taken out by the 9 to the 10 to their 7, number 18, and he is brought down by number 6 and number 11, I believe, number 10 taking the ball, and it is picked off by Jackson Shaw, number 14, coming from the wing, and he goes down and he scores. What a change of events right there. Kayla looking to convert here, waiting on the tee, number 10.
I heard Poppy outside. I bought you some water because it's hot outside.
Appreciate it, bro.
For sure. How has things been?
Things have been good. Things have been good. Had a nice pick from their number 14 out there on the right side of the field. Jackson Shaw. All the way from Ohio.
Is this thing on one more time? Hello, and thank you for having me back. It's KJ again.
Welcome you back. KJ here. Had some time on the field. How'd you feel out there?
Whew, it was nice. It was nice. You know, it's a beautiful day for rugby. A few good tackles, a good run, a few good rundowns. You know, some beautiful rugby out here today.
Working.
Score is 19-32. Orlando Griffins are up.
I got all sorts of scores on here. I haven't been keeping track. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's been multiple different games going on. One would just have to be here to really see the change in the course of the games. So I was talking to a few of the coaches down on the sideline.
Oh, breaks them.
Ooh, nice play from the UCF Knights. You see that?
And it is kicked. Not too far, almost blocked, but it is able to bounce, give some time. Oh, number 5, able to chase down number 11 on that drop. Oh, but he cannot bring him down. And that is a nice hit by number 8, though. Able to clean it up.
Ball is out.
Number 9.
Orlando seems
Penalty to Orlando. Kick the ball out of the ruck. Number 10 grabs the ball. Number 19 getting tackled by number 12, but he is able to stand right back up. And he is almost out of bounds, so close. But he's able to stay in. He's a big dude. Number 5 taking the ball, brought down by number 9 and number 7.
It's a lot of good rugby happening right now.
Yes,
Both teams
sir.
are giving it their all. Oh, nice hit
If the back's
UCF's
turned,
13.
if the ref's backs was turned there, that could have been a nice card, but it ended up being just a good hit.
It looks like number 10 for Orlando will be kicking.
Nice.
Oh,
down
into
throw.
nice Griffins territory.
We got a chaser.
Ball's
And it
kicked
is
one more
kicked
time from
back.
the Griffins to the Knights. Picked up and recovered by their 10 one more time. Given to their outside
They're 15.
center. And he's
Moving
going,
and
he's
moving and
going.
moving.
And he's going.
And he is going to
And he's
score.
in the end zone. Score for UCF Knights. Go Knights.
Charge on. Charge on, Knights.
Our legendary coach Patty,
That was a
Patrick
score.
McNeil. He coached
Oh,
Orlando
that-
for a few years ago, and now he's coaching UCF, bringing them the guys up right to come back and play to keep the traditions going.
That was Lou Prevost there. Again, coming off an assist on last try.
Caleb's kicking the field goal for the Knights.
And it is good.
Good. Good, good, good. And it looks like total score is 32-32. To be the end of the game.
And it is kicked up high. And they were chased that one down, but it bounces out the sideline. Pretty sure that is going to be a penalty or a scrum to UCF. It is a quick, and it's broken up for not going straight.
Charge on, Knights, charge on. Oh, it looks like the Knights, our home team, Go Knights, are up by 2 points.
Oh, that is pretty straight
Let's
on.
bring
Yep.
this one home, UCF. It looks like we're up 1 point, my correction.
And it's going to be a line out to Orlando.
The ball is out, down to the number 11, out to the number 19 in place of their 14.
And he's going to be brought down, looking for numbers to get out, makes up for that mismatch. They got some holes out there on that defense. Oh, and he slips up.
Slips up at about the 30.
UCF able to recover on defense there, slowing him down.
Ball is out to their number 22.
Oh, and it
Ball is
pops out.
Pops out, recovered by UCF Knights. Penalty on Orlando, is that what it is?
It's going to be a scrum to UCF.
A scrum to UCF. From the booth up here, how has this game been to you?
Well, it's been a lot of back and forth. With this last 20 minutes, I would say it's a perfection of what UCF could have done in their first period and basically just executing on everything else. They put the pieces together and the puzzle's solved. I mean,
I couldn't have said it any better. It looks like the second half, UCF really came to show up and show out. If they would have done it from the beginning, who knows what the score might be? It might be 70-30 UCF.
yes, sir. Let's see if these UCF Knights can keep this lead and even extend it.
To drive the nail into the hole. Come on, UCF, let's do this.
Charge on.
Charge on. And the scrum is being lifted. Ooh.
This gun is
That's
broken up and the ball is bobbled. We're going back to Orlando men's recovery.
Orlando has the ball in their ruck. Ruck is blown up. It looks like UCF is getting inside the ruck. Ball is out
Number
to the 10,
to
to the 7. 7 is
Missed
taking
tackle.
it.
Number 18 trying to chase him down, and he drops that ball. That ball is bobbled.
Ball is bobbling around. Ball is finally kicked out.
The ball is kicked out. It is going to be a scrum.
Do it again! Let's go, brother! Fucking
What a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Beautiful day for a neighbor. It looks like Orlando's receiving this ball on the line out.
Scrum.
Or UCF, my bad. UCF scrum. Oh, it looks like Orlando recovered and taking it on the 5-meter line. Let's see how UCF can hold this line while we're in the goal line.
Oh,
Ball
and it
is
is
out, ball
bobbled.
is out. What is happening?
It is bobbled. That ball is hard to come out of that scrum.
It looks like the line speed and intensity is looking great for UCF. Intensity, it looks like guys are always there, one body right after another, holding them right at the line.
Trying to pick him
Charge
out
on,
here.
boys, charge on.
And they were able.
Back 10, oh,
There's
and
a
they're
penalty.
still aggressive, keeping them outside of that goal.
And they brought it in for a score.
And Orlando powered it in. Good rugby from both sides.
They just kept picking and going, and finally there was a penalty, and it opened up an opportunity for Orlando to score there.
Most definitely, but you cannot say that UCF was not holding that line.
Oh,
really
they
good.
were. They drew that hole as long as they could, and they did a good job doing it.
They did a fantastic job doing it. They come with the kit.
Number 10 looking to convert here, and it is no good.
No good.
Last
Far
second
right.
off to the
Far
right.
right.
And that is the match.
And that is game brought to you in part by Orlando Rugby, UCF Rugby,
Lazy Moon, Mad Dog Hot Sauce.
Burger U, and
And-
water, and health behavioral,
Yes,
pro
sir.
health recruitments. Thank you, and we hope to see you guys out for our next match.